What's up guys, it's Dan from Gaming Masters and I'm going to be playing a little bit of This Is the Police. So we're just going to jump into a new game and yeah, let's see what happens. Day 1. Right, so we got Mayor Rogers, sex maniac. Okay. City Hall confirms rumours of Jack Boyd's resignation. We're Jack Boyd, so well, at least we're resigning. That's not a good start. Mark War 2 to be shown in Freiburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal crest. Wow, so the mayor can get premieres of TV shows. Oh, I mean movies shown pretty early on. That's impressive. Start. Come on. There we go.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution.
Fair enough.
To get away from all the demons that haunt Freiburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
Right. So it looks like gonna have to make a few decisions, maybe?
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Wow. See what we can do about this predictability. Be unpredictable as possible.
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Well, I think I can agree to play blind. Right. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? I'd say the mayor probably would have discussed it with us, and I'm going to go with that one. Yeah. Mayor Rogers told me that he wants a fresh face running the Freiburg PD, so no, it didn't come as a surprise. Right, next question. Do you already know the name of your successor? I don't know. I'd say no, because I don't at this current time. Of course not, and I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. Right. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? I don't think it would, because he is looking forward to resigning, so yeah, I'm going to say no way. He's made up his mind to leave. I don't see anything affecting that decision. Right. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? I'm going to say bullshit, because I'm not really a mafia helper, and I think the mafia are kind of stupid and ridiculous and dumb, because I'm a police officer, yeah! No, it would help to be with the mafia, but I think bad-mouthing the mafia, because I'm already going to get fired, I might as well bad-mouth the mafia, so fuck it. Excuse me, but that's a pile of horse shit. The mafia and the police working together? Maybe they're in cahoots with the aliens. The mafia are a bunch of low-life criminals. How about someone ask a real question? Yeah, give me a real one. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? I don't know what kind of mayor the mayor is, so I'm gonna say definitely not. Definitely not, because he might be a good mayor. That's just not possible. Mayor Rogers is a true professional, and he makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in our jobs for hard feelings, which is true from a real perspective. All right, thank you very much, and stand up to leave.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Don't think we like Mr. Kendrick. Deputy Kendrick. Sit down. Maybe have a cigar. Cigars are cool. If you're a police officer, that is. Maybe a donut. Donut would be nice. Have some. Yep, there's the cigar. There's the cigar. We'll take some pills and a cigar. No donuts though. Shame.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking in apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
What a
Soon
douche.
enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. "180 days quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me."
Wow, that's a bit douchey, putting out my cigar.
I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
Wow.
I'll do
Okay.
my best.
Quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Douche. Oh my gosh, I hate this mayor. Such an ass.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
I love it. Day 2. Head of culture department owns villa in Italy. Jack Boyd believes the feud with mayor led to his resignation. People await a fresh look from next police chief. Right, let's go to work. My car is crappy.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered.
Not surprised.
Need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Right. Yes, I think we'll go with. I don't think I'm a 60-year-old police chief. Yeah, show me what you got. So, Freeburg PD organises upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift officers respond to crimes in progress and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. Okay, cool. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman, a figure around 150. Okay, I could try keep that in mind. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those are professionalism is considerably higher than average are a safe bet even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise or fall over the course of their career. Cool. Energy shows how retired your policemen are. The less energy your people have, the less reliable their work, and a policeman who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error on the job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restore 1 point after each day of rest. Okay, your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For example, some cops are lazy, others drink too much. You can only guess about these things and you should be able to draw your own conclusions. Okay, so it looks like we got some decent ones up here. So we've got 3 decent officers in Shift B. We've got some okay officers here, and we've got a really bad officer here. And then we've got our 3 detectives, Mole, DeBito, and Armstrong. Nice. Right. Let's respond to some calls. Oh, SWAT. Nice. Yeah, get rid of that. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The further away the destination, the longer it will take your officers to travel back and forth. So, the longer your people will be tied up. Okay.
110B in progress.
Aha! The easiest way to how to determine a difficult task is to check how many units you're allowed to send on the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give you the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least 1 officer. Okay. The number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location to the crime scene to the presence of weapons and so on. All of this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns into a brutal meat grinder. Okay. Or a serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. Right. Okay, so a married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless person. Ouch. Who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped up to help, but once he saw that he'd hit a bum, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. Wow, pronunciation is key. I think I'm gonna send I'm gonna send Yancy, and I'm also gonna try. I think I might send Austin, maybe so she can get me a bit more experience. Send those 2 off. Yeah, I guess we just wait for the next one. The last picture show theatre. A theatre manager reports that during the show of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theatre carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. Nice. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the security staff. I'm gonna send Purdy and Tsubaki. We have a few decent officers over there, sort of diffuse that situation. So we've got 4 officers out with 3 remaining, and one of them's reached the destination. I see the other one. Aha! Report. When anything goes well, the police capture when everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. The truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster, and dead citizens bother the mayor even more than living ones. Wow, I love this game. It's so morbid. It's great. Okay, so we've got caught the offender, the officers were unharmed, and we've got some decent points out of that. So they're on their way back. Nice little timer telling me how far away they are. Cool, so we've got a report about this one. They caught the offender, the officers were unharmed, civilians unharmed, that's nice, and we get the skills up on everyone's part. Everyone's happy. Cool, so more stuff, aha, more stuff. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a video store made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in the car, but the store manager wrote down the license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Okay, I'm going to wait a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to wait until some of my better officers come back. Aha. So, Johnson and Lawfer, brother and sister, clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we don't dare separate them. And our security guard is off duty tonight. Right, okay. It's only like 2 in the afternoon, but fair enough. I think for this one, I'm going to send Yancey and Asano. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it with Yancey and Austin, keep them together. They seem to work pretty well. Wait till the others come back, and then I'll send Kochi, Purdy. Yeah, I'll send Kochi and Purdy to the scene, because they seem like they'd be more equipped for, well, because they're better officers. I'd say that might diffuse situations, make sure no one gets shot, hopefully. Aha, ghetto. Passing by, saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician and run away with his guitar and his money. Right, I'm going to send all of my remaining officers to this one because we've got 3. Hopefully it'll be enough to not screw anything over. Well, I can just hope. Right, so how did that fight turn out? The offenders were caught, the officers were unharmed. Awesome! Level ups for everyone. Right, so we're here at the scene of the robbery. Aha! When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you how to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems in your plate. Okay. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and laughter can be heard through the living room window. I think I'm just going to knock on the door. It seems like the easiest thing to go for. Right. Offender caught, officers unharmed, everyone's leveling up. This is good. This is good. We're gonna make a horrible mistake somewhere along the line, but hopefully it doesn't come too quickly. Hopefully that situation. Yep. Assaults. Ah, the offender escaped. The officers are unharmed. Oh darn. And obviously price doesn't go down in it at all, because I think I guess that's the lowest you can get a 5-star rated officer. That's pretty awful. When 150 is your pretty decent line. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Just end the day. Cool. So that's day 2 done. Right. I think I'll do like 2 days an episode, maybe a little bit more, just to keep it decent. If you think you need a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. Okay, I think everyone's good. We don't really need anyone tomorrow. Yeah, because these guys look okay. There's another guy who's 5 stars, so he's pretty rubbish. Yeah. I'm not going to order anyone to work tomorrow, especially not Price. Yeah, just end the day.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, but fearless policeman standing helpless in horror? I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else.
Must have stolen a lot.
Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
That sounds ominous.
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price.
Ouch.
In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it.
Wow.
Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Yeah, he does seem really shady. Right, on to day 3. Francis Kendrick announces retirement date. Construction of Cinema Museum postponed again. Legendary singer Gennaro Crespo, I don't know, comes to Freeburg. Right, let's go to work again. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for a day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even if they're at full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, whilst some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody's got secrets, and you've got to make sure these guys have your back. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? 'Cause you're drunk? Yes. In addition to their performance rating, police officers also possess a rank. Employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1 or 2 or 3 stripes. Once a week you can pass out stripes to improve the rank of any employee. If you think that no one is worthy of the honour, some week you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Cool. Employees of rank not only increase in professionalism but also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when a cop gets rank, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking, more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. That's good. So we've got 2 stripes. So I think I'm going to use it on Officer Sandy because he's pretty low in terms of score. And I think I'm also going to use it on Officer Grant. She's got a higher chance, yeah, 35. That's pretty decent. Whereas these 3 don't seem to do much. Right, on to the next day. Freeburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select a song from your collection and play it at any time, just like in real life. Wow, the life of your grandfather. Well, records are cool. Vinyls are pretty cool. Just depends. What we got? We got Sweet Ginger Green, Bud Meets Bob, Singing 'em, Don't You Leave Me Here, Billabong, and Nocturne in B major. I think I'm going to go back because I want to go for the first one. First one looks pretty cool. Pierce Pickering Ragtime 5. Yeah, why not? See what it sounds like. Nice, bit of jazz. Loving it. Let's learn how to hire and fire cops. Cool. Let's do it. Fez, right. Police station. Labour market. You have a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. Okay. So I can hire 1 more officer and 1 more detective. I do not want to hire this person. Absolutely not. Let's hire you. Wow, your professionalism is amazing. Can I check the personnel first? No? Okay. I'm going to hire for shift B, so I get you for tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good idea. Want to free up time to fire somebody. Cool. I'm going to fire Price, because Price is pretty low. If you have any legal grounds for the termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them anyway. Legality be damned, but that could land you in additional proceedings. And your other staff will be more worried about keeping their jobs than they are about actually doing their jobs. Another way to free up a slot is have a police officer killed, but that's not really a valid option, right? Well, I hope not. I'm going to fire legally because I've got 1 tick in the too old, so fair enough. And I think I also might get rid of Roy as well. Yeah, because he's too old as well. And I think I might get a few more people. So let's hire you for shift A. And let's hire you for shift B. Let's go with that one. And that looks good, I think. I can hire another detective. What's my personnel like? 2 detectives here, 3 detectives here. I'm going to hire a detective for shift A. And I think I'm going to go for Dennis Wolf. That's such a cool name, Dennis Wolf. Detective. Yeah, so shift A. That's what I want you for. So yeah, done there. On to the day.
11 in progress.
We received a frightening call from the local cathedral. Words. This morning, the abbot discovered that somebody entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols. Some have been broken into pieces. This seems to even marked from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. Right, I think I'm going to send... somebody, I'm going to send you, and I'm also going to send Birch Jr. Wow, look at his face. Look at that face. Yeah, hopefully he can improve Birch Jr. because he's such an idiot. Look at that 20 score and a 5. Oh, that's awful. Right. Aha.
11 in progress.
Vandalism. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw 2 teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. Why don't we have... Well, this is going to be a 3. I'm going to send 2 officers, though. I'm going to send Vandal, and I'll send Grant, and I'll send... Fuck it, I'll send Roy just because of the shits and giggles. Even though I'm firing him, it's last day today. Get to hang out with the big boys. Well, young boys. Oh, that's creepy. I would take back everything I said. Vandalism report. The offender escaped. Come on, guys. Do better than that.
12-10 in progress.
It's pretty peaceful. A waitress named Mia reports that she served chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she'd seen on television. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. Right, we're going to send Stovall because he's pretty awesome. I'm going to send Robbins as well. Stovall and Robbins. That sounds like a crime drama show. Crime drama show. Ugh, words. Offender escaped? Seriously? How did you guys not catch him? How? Okay. Wow. Our officers suck. But you're not going anywhere because you suck. Unless I send you with someone like really good.
1210 complete.
Suspicious individual. Waitress made a mistaken. She was. Oh damn. Oh, poor Frank. Yeah. So hopefully Stovall will get back, and then I can send someone like Birch and stop being an idiot. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again. Now he can't get off the can. Delicious. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching out to around the block. We need someone inside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. You know, Vandal, I'm going to send you. Yeah, I'm going to send you, Vandal. You seem like you're an average officer. Can't fuck much up, so let's do it. It's a pretty calm day. Not much going on. Doesn't seem to. Okay.
1111 PD in progress.
An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at an ice skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. Yes, because clowns do that. I hope not, but apparently they do. I'm going to send Stovall because he's really good. I'm also going to send Grant because she needs a boost. Hopefully they can do some good. Ah, report. Sam. Wait, what?
11 in progress.
Sorry, Chief, but I quit. Right. One night I pulled more cash than I earned a month working at this dump. Thanks, Stovall. No, Vandal. Thanks, Vandal. You're so kind of you. No one likes your face. Yeah. No one likes your face. Cool. Money. Nice. We're on our way to do good things, I think. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline is threatened to set himself on fire unless his favourite chewing gum becomes popular again. Wow. Okay, just wow. Alright, Robbins and Sandy, you go sort that storm out. Right, Vandal's just disappeared and Roy's disappearing as well, so Wilkinson, you can be hired for shift A. I'll take you on. I wonder when these guys are going to get there and do stuff. I think these guys are nearly there. And then these guys are nearly there now. Aha! As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for the kids. Carefully watch the clown from the stands, cover up in a raincoat, prepared to be an illicit customer. Take the clown down onto the ice and round up any witnesses. I'm going to carefully watch the clown from the stands.
1111 PD.
Nice, we caught him. I like that sneaky detection rate. Love it. Stovall's looking good. Stovall.
411.
Suicide with threat. Oh, what happened with that? Nice, the offender caught. Officers were unharmed. Awesome. Good stuff. And I think all that's left is just to end the day. Right, that's the end of day 3. Thank you very much for watching. I have enjoyed this, actually. I didn't think I would. I wasn't really too sure going into it, but you never really know. So I have enjoyed this, and I think we might get I might do a review of it at some point. But for the moment, thank you for watching. If you could throw a like down below, that would be awesome. And yeah, hopefully see you in the next video. See you later, guys.